Coming up on Vegas Nation Game Day.
Records go out the window just like they did last year when we played them on Christmas Day. So they understand that, we understand that.
Getting ready for another date with an old rival, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, it's called spade to spade, right? The best team in football against the worst team in football. Let's change the narrative, right? Let's go out there and make it a dog fight. Let's make it ugly. Let's make it scrappy. It's Black Friday. Let's create a little chaos. Let's get back to Raider football and have some fun and some personality and let it loose.
The Raiders with a chance to snap their 7-game losing streak and make it 2 wins in a row at Arrowhead, but it's going to be tough. So let's get you up to speed. The Black Friday edition of Vegas Nation Game Day starts right now.
Powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, this is Vegas Nation Game Day. Presented by D&R House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable. Located in the One Summerlin building in downtown Summerlin.
Hello and welcome in for a special Black Friday edition of Vegas Nation Game Day. I hope you all had a very good Thanksgiving holiday as it's been all season. I'm your host, Dominic Lavoie. Now it's time to take on Kansas City. The Chiefs have looked a bit human so far this season at times, but still only have 1 loss on the year. So maybe the Raiders could pull out a dub, but it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows for the Silver and Black. Injuries have been the bane of the Raiders these last handful of weeks, forcing the Silver and Black to send out a lot of younger players on the field in the place of the now injured starters. A trend that was apparent against Denver, multiple starting cornerbacks out against the Broncos, allowed DeCamerion Richardson and Darnay Holmes to take the field. Now the Raiders obviously lost the game, but for those players, the contest can be seen as a learning opportunity, baptism by fire, if you will. And Richardson himself, he's going to be taking a lot of lessons away from this game as he lined up against Courtland Sutton for the majority of the contest, and he did get scored on. However, Raiders defensive coordinator Patrick Graham offered some positive thoughts on the youth that showed up in Week 12.
They competed, just like we're going to have to do this week. It doesn't get any easier this week, with the guys that you have at Kansas City and the quarterback and the scheme they have there. So, but they went out there, they competed. Just didn't fall the way we wanted to fall, but they went out there and competed. I love their toughness. I love their toughness, and they're willing to go on to the next play. But I'm happy about that. And then we just got to keep getting better every day.
Now let's go ahead and bring in Vinny Bonsignore to the show to go over his outlook for this game against the Kansas City Chiefs. Vinny, what are you thinking?
So it's back to Aidan O'Connell. He's got 6 weeks, basically, 6 games now, to show the Raiders that he should be part of the future moving forward, not just as a backup, but as a starter. Can he do that? We'll see about all that. But one way or another, this is the starting point for the Raiders to decide what they're going to do in terms of quarterback next offseason. And the most likely deal for them is to draft their quarterback of the future. But Aidan O'Connell might have something to say about that.
And now let's go to this week's installment of the Hard Count with Heidi Fang. Heidi, what should we be looking out for this week?
Thanks, Dom. The question remains, what can the Raiders turn around in terms of their numbers in Week 13? They are currently worst in the NFL in takeaways with just 5. But as far as player milestones go, if Jack Jones can grab a pick 6, he would have 5 interceptions returned for a touchdown, tying him for most in NFL history among players in their first 3 seasons. On the offensive side of the ball, with just 121 more receiving yards, Jacoby Myers would have his 5th straight season of 700-plus yards, becoming one of only 10 undrafted players in NFL history to record 5+ seasons with 700+ receiving yards. I'm Heidi Fang, and that's the Hard Count. Back to you, Dom.
Thank you very much, Heidi. Now, let's take a quick break before we send you all on your merry way. Coming up after the break, we go over some betting numbers, as always, for this game against the Kansas City Chiefs. And then we go into the locker room to talk some turkey in the wake of this Thanksgiving holiday. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
D&R House of Diamonds is Las Vegas's elite private office jeweler. We specialize in natural and lab-grown loose diamonds, engagement rings, and custom design. If you're looking for lab-grown diamonds, we have one of the largest selections at the best prices in Las Vegas. We make luxury affordable every day.
Hey, welcome back, and thank you all for sticking around. Now, while you guys eye those leftovers, why don't we get inside the Raiders locker room and talk Thanksgiving with some of the Silver and Black players? Go ahead and check it out.
Obviously my family, just being there for me, my wife, my children, mom, pops, everyone all around. You can always, never be too thankful for them, for the sacrifices that they've done, they've put up and continue to do and put up. It's just been huge.
I would definitely say Trey Flowers, and Lawrence Guy. They helped me develop very early on in my career as a young player. I kind of modeled my game after Trey Flowers, and I took a lot of tips from him. And Lawrence Guy, he just taught me how to play the run, and now I'm seeing those teachings pay off for me as an older player.
Definitely Cam Clemens. He'll help me a lot mentally going through my rookie year. There were some ups and downs for me, and he sort of just helped me keep my head on straight, essentially, and helped me get through the negatives, positives, taught me not to ever get too low and too high.
3 picks picked before me, and those were people that really didn't believe in me, and these guys did. So I'm thankful for this organization. I'm thankful for everybody in this organization, from O-line to safeties to quarterbacks to D-line. Everybody here is awesome. I know the record doesn't show the success that we want, but the brotherhood and the love in this locker room is true, and I'm very thankful.
All right, for real now, before I let you go, we're going to get some betting numbers in for anyone looking to make a Black Friday wager. Now, for this episode, we're bringing in Race and Sportsbook Director of Station Casinos, Chuck Esposito. Chuck, what do you got for us this week, man?
Thank you. So we've talked about all the great games on Thanksgiving, but then we have a Black Friday game again this year, and we're calling it the Silver and Black Friday game. Raiders-Chiefs, big rivalry. Raiders have had some success, at least covering and playing well against the Chiefs of late. Aidan O'Connell at quarterback, number opened 13. It's come down a little bit to 12.5 right now. My guess is, though, we are going to be huge Raider fans when this game kicks on Black Friday. And again, we're calling it Silver and Black Friday. It'll be a much more enjoyable day from our side of the counter if we can get a Raiders outright win or at least a cover. Total in this game, 42.5. We've seen these two teams play some close games in the past, but we're, again, going to be huge Raider fans on Friday.
All right, that'll do it for Vegas Station Game Day for week number 13. I hope this got you all brushed up on some things in a bit of a short week in this Thanksgiving holiday. Now, as always, follow us on social media and on the web to never miss any Raiders news and updates over the weekend. Now, once again, thank you all for watching. I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving, and I hope you have a safe Black Friday and a safe weekend. I'll see you all next time.
Powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, this is Vegas Nation Game Day. Presented by D&R House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable. Located in the One Summerlin building in downtown Summerlin.